Okay, Alexi, we're here after your loss to FURIA. Still in the playoffs, but obviously not a result you would have wanted to. Can you just tell me about that game and how it had to make it straight through to the semifinals?
Yeah, they played a good tournament thus far, and they definitely had the pace today. They constantly gave us a hard time on New, for example, when we started. We made it 10-10, I believe, and they took the most important rounds home after. And on Mirage, it kind of continued. They switched some stuff on their T side, and I just felt like they were hitting way harder than us today.
In general, between yesterday and today, when I've been watching you guys play, it seems like there's some frustration in the comms. There's a clip on Ancient where you and that were going back and forth, and just the general mood of the team sometimes, even in rounds that are close, seems like you're a little frustrated.
I mean, it's CS, and to be honest, it's something that's kind of natural to us. It's not like we are, even though people say that we have a really good mental, I do think that's correct. And it's like we're not letting things go under our skin that easy. And when it's in the heat of the moment, sometimes you might speak to your teammate in different ways, and, we get over it. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, to be fair, there was some frustrations today as well. And that's something we just gotta take a double check into and fix for tomorrow.
Coming into this event, you have the loss to G2 at Fall Final versus Roten, and this is how their VO5 loss for you. Just tell me about that loss and coming into this event with that in the back of your minds.
I don't think we had it in the back of our minds at all. I think the biggest thing was that we won EPL, and then a week later we lose the Copenhagen final, and it felt to me that we didn't win anything, like it's like all taken away from you, and that's how competitive this playing CS is right now if you're playing all these tournaments. But yeah, we're here to win, and obviously this loss makes us to go quarterfinals, but that's just the way to go. We're still playing on the stage, and that's a really nice thing. And yeah, it's just us, man, back against the wall now.
As you said, you were at EPL, then Fall Final right after. This tournament schedule's been really busy, but we're going to head to World Final and RMR right after the major. It has been a very tough period. Has the back-to-back tournaments been getting to you guys a little bit? Are you feeling more pressure because of that?
No, I don't think we're feeling pressure. I do think that obviously the quality of CS can go a bit down. Like, obviously you're not having that much practice days. You're very limited to boot camps the whole season. And you're obviously trying to prioritize the major as well, which is coming up. And that's going to be a long one because you're traveling to China. And you might, if you go there for groups, might be hard to come back home and go back to groups. So you're maybe going to spend a month there. And yeah, it's just been a grind for us. And sometimes it's sloppy. We didn't lose too many games, past months. So we always try to learn and live from our mistakes. And today, this was the result, and just need to move forward.
Last thing I wanted to touch on was the first major win going into the end of this year. There's not really been an era for any team this year. It's just been a back and forth trade. Can you tell me about NAVI going into this last period of the season and kind of what the overall mentality is and how much the second major would mean to you in that sense?
I mean, it would be a dream come true in a way that you can't imagine. But I do feel like we've been grinding our hearts out the past 3 months or how long the season has been, and we know that a boot camp is coming up as well. So we just need to play our best CS now, and we know that we're gonna have some quality practice coming up at the end of the season still, just to re-innovate some stuff and try to be a step ahead in our own games.
There was this specter of Sinful hanging over the team at the last major about whether you're come back. There's that whole conversation right now. He's gone on loan to Falcons until the end of the year. Do you feel like, not that it was haunting you, but do you feel like that specter's kind of gone now?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think we thought about it at all. I do think that Navi and Blade usually always have a long vision. And we saw that we were improving as a team. So I don't think that anyone thought that a change is coming up in the near future. But now we are stumbling a bit. We're not playing as clean as we played a couple tournaments ago. And everybody knows we just need to pick up the pieces. And today, for example, I just had a terrible mirage. And it might affect your confidence, but you always need to bounce back. And you just always need to have your teammates' backs as well, because it might be hard, but we know what we are capable of and we know what we need to do forward.
And then you're going into the arena in Rio, just general feeling on that.
I mean, for me, it's the first time being on playoffs. I've been here, at least 2 times previously. And yeah, I mean, I played in Sao Paulo Blast with ENS a long time ago. And I just remember vividly that the crowd was amazing, like just going nuts. And I do feel like it'll be nice for us now after these games just to, change the atmosphere and the overall vibe, because I think if we're gonna get that energy from the crowd, I think we might show up better than we did today, definitely.
Thank you.